What's up, y'all? It's Tisha the Diva, and this is for my ladies. This is my podcast where amazing things happen and we get to talk, discuss, and celebrate real women of color. This is for my ladies is just for you. This podcast is a place where I get to highlight not only my life dreams and goals, but yours too. I believe I was called to create a platform for myself to express not only my thoughts, but those of other women that's unfiltered and untamed. I plan to talk and discuss topics that interest me and other women. I want my audience to be engaged and aware, so any topics, email them to me at tishadediva@gmail.com.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another season and another episode of This is for My Ladies. You guys, I am streaming on 12 podcast platforms, so wherever you consume your podcast, make sure you all search This is for My Ladies or Tisha the Diva, and there I shall be, okay? You can also become a supporter of this podcast for just as little as $9.99, $4.99, or 99 cents, you all. With that, it just helps support This is for My Ladies so that I continue to make sure that I bring you all brand new episodes every week. We are in season 5, episode 95. You all, we have 5 more episodes until This is for My Ladies reach 100 episodes. I'm just extremely excited for the simple fact, like I said before, these podcasts are probably like one of the most consistent things that I've been doing in my life. So that makes me super happy, super excited. This For My Lady podcast is my baby. It is still in like the growing stage, the product and development stage. Every day I'm just figuring out just new things, experiencing new things that I'm able to just pretty much come to you all every week and just deliver just again my thoughts that's unfiltered, unseen, things that I think, things that I experience, things that I go through, things that I am vulnerable and open enough to share with you all. So with that being said, you all, this week is Thanksgiving week. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. You all, I'm truly, truly thankful for just so much. I'm thankful for the opportunities that I have been awarded. I'm thankful to be in LA. I'm thankful to have somebody that literally has created a space and a place for me to just come and dwell and basically to figure out, life as we know it, to just literally just go through things and feel certain things and experience certain things. It's been 4 months since I've been here in LA, and it is an experience. It is so different. It has been very challenging for me, but for the most part, it's building character. And I feel that anytime you move to any city or state that is like LA or New York or Miami, just those places, those major cities, it does build character. It builds heart. It's not for the faint of heart. I can tell you that, and especially being at the fact that I literally moved in the middle of a pandemic, which makes it even more challenging when things aren't normal, when things aren't open. When things aren't operating at its full capacity, it makes a lot of things very, very difficult, because I haven't truly experienced LA and its LA-ness. But despite that, you guys, I'm just extremely happy every day. It's just, me just creating a new atmosphere, a new space for my mind, and, just a new space to creatively think, for different projects and just different things that, I want to do and be involved in and be a part of. So, I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful, of course, like first and foremost, my family, just for them, I have been born into an amazing lineage of just people. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I honestly, truly wouldn't. With any family, family can get on your nerves. Family can just be downright just toxic or whatever. I am grateful for the family that I have been brought into, my support, just my everything, just anything that I need. I know that I can call my family and I can count on them for that. And that makes me extremely grateful and extremely thankful. I am thankful for my friends. Like, I love my friends. I don't know what or who I would be without them. It's just, they literally are a part of me. They live inside of me. And I just am so grateful and thankful that God has aligned me to link with some amazing women and to just watch them grow. Literally, like, my longest standing friendship, like, I met her when I was like 7 or 8 years old. Shout out to my best friend Shayna. So I am very grateful and thankful for our friendship. And, there has been some friendships that I have lost, along the way, just growing up and, experiencing certain things and, just overstepping, my boundaries as far as in other people's lives that has caused, me to probably come off as toxic or, just unintentionally just overstepping. And forgive me, definitely, like, forgive me, or just not being there, not being present. So I just ask for forgiveness, but I'm still thankful for those lessons because, again, it shapes me to be a better person, to be a better friend, to be a better woman. So, I'm thankful for those, and just overall, just thankful for just life and just the breath in my body and just the articulation of my speech and the movement of my limbs. I'm just forever grateful and forever thankful for God just making me in her own image. And just, I'm just so grateful and just so thankful. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for my listeners. I'm grateful for you all tuning in every week. There are times where it's just like, oh, I have been on hiatuses because I didn't feel inspired. I didn't know what to talk about. It's just, it's been a lot. We're human beings. We experience things. We experience so much. But I am thankful for those people who do check in and send me a text and just be like, I caught up on your podcast. It's been a minute, but, like, I needed this one. This is, hit right on point. So I'm thankful for that. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for just, again, holding me accountable just for those things. So this past week, it's Tuesday, but this past week has literally been me getting out of my head and literally, like, just getting back to grounding. That's pretty much kind of where I have been, for the simple fact that I feel like that I have been overextending and overexposing myself to certain people, certain situations, and I haven't been speaking up for myself. And not speaking up for myself, literally, I feel like has been having me off balance, not having me centered, just having me feeling like I'm all over the place because I'm not controlling my time. I'm not controlling, myself. I feel like I have lost self-control for the simple fact that there have been experiences in certain situations where, like, even my grandmother, just telling her and just informing her about, certain things. My grandma, when I talked to her yesterday, she was just like, I got off the phone with you, Tisha. And I was just like, wait a minute. That's not like Tisha. That's not like my granddaughter. My granddaughter will say what's on her mind, let anybody know, don't, I'm not the type of person that allows people to walk all over me, to use me, to abuse me, to just treat me or talk to me any type of way. And literally, you guys, I have been falling victim to that. Even my friends have been saying that, like, that's not like you. That's not normal. And I literally have been subjecting myself to, I'm not going to say disrespect, but air quote disrespect in the sense, just, and that's another conversation, another topic for like another day. I don't want to get too much into it, but I have not been myself. I have not been as vocal about certain situations, certain things, which literally has been causing me to stress out, which is literally causing, me to have problems like skin issues and all type of stuff or whatever, because I haven't been utilizing my voice. So with that being said, this week I was just like, you know what? I have to get more centered. I have to get more grounded. I have to pretty much get back to a space and a place where I once was, where, I wasn't easily provoked and, I wasn't easily to anger or just, pretty much everything, anything or whatever. So I went on Groupon, and I don't know, like, what, this is pretty much some self-care. It's pretty much some self-care. Self-care is just grounding for me. I don't know what a wax is going to do, but it's self-care. It's self-care for me because I'm tired of fucking looking down and just seeing that big old bush. Like the last time I had a wax was like around my birthday, like in June. Well, my birthday is in July, but I think it was like around June. When I got a wax, and here it is now, November, and I know it's like no shave November, but it's not no wax November. And went on Groupon, found me a little wax, and yeah, and I also purchased a massage. I haven't had a massage and I don't know how long, and that was just pretty much like at one point a luxury for me because I would get massages so often. And I was just like, I really, really need a massage. Like, I even thought about acupuncture. I was even on Groupon looking at acupuncture. I was like, I need some grounding. I need some healing. But I was like, I'm going to just go ahead and book this massage because I need some hands on me. I need some knots rubbed out. I need some hot stones. I need some deep tissue, some Swedish, just a little Swedish touch to help a sister out. Definitely to help a sister out. Because I literally want to get back to just that clarity. I want that clarity, and just that feeling of just pressure has been lifted, and that I'm not carrying certain things. Like I just want all of that off me. I just want to rid all of that. And I know part of grounding is part of me organizing myself, organizing my life again. Like I said, taking back my time. When I was in Virginia, the reason why I was able to perform and show up and be present the way that I was is because eventually at some point I took my time back. I basically owned my time. I worked when I wanted to work. I played when I wanted to play. I spent time with the people who I wanted to spend time with when I wanted to spend time with them. It was just like I literally had so much control. And that was my prayer at one point. It literally legit was my prayer that I wanted to own my own time. And that's when I, found jobs where I could work when I wanted to work. Like I could only be here this day, from this time to this time. I could only come in at this time. And that's why I was able to work so many jobs, because I controlled my time. And with controlling my time, I was able to literally do whatever I wanted to do, when I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, and was able to enjoy that because I was the master. I literally was the master of my time. Nobody controlled my time. Nobody was able to tell me when I was going to do something or how I was going to do it. I performed my best when I had that control. And that's what I want to get back to, because I feel like I'm all out of whack. I am all out of sync. I haven't been able to do that. So that's basically where I'm at right now. It's November. We're literally like a month away from, like a month and some change away from a brand new year. And I literally wish that 2021 would just literally just kick off just a whole brand new life for millions of people in America, just around the world. Like I literally wish that once 2021 hits, that it was a reset button, that coronavirus doesn't exist, just a bunch of crap. I just really, really wish that it didn't exist. I wish that it was a reset button, but it's a new calendar year. But anybody that knows me know that I don't celebrate my new year until my birthday, so I'm still pretty much in the year, not of 2021, the new calendar year of 2021. But I'm still within my year of, that 31 WON. But yeah, you guys, I actually, like, once I finish recording this podcast, I'm definitely going to go on Groupon so that I can see when does this place open, so I can schedule my massage for today. I need it today. Like, I need to go today. And I scheduled my wax for tomorrow, because it's real. It's really, really real. And I just needed to basically make me feel better. And that's the thing about self-care. Self-care is just that, is for self, is for you. It's for you to do whatever it is that is going to care for you, mind, body, spirit, no matter what it is, no matter if it's just a walk, reading a book for 10 minutes, reading 10 pages. Like, it's pretty much anything that is going to, like, really alleviate any type of stress, any type of anxiety, any type of outside noise, like whatever it is. Like, sometimes even just sitting in silence. I had to get silent on y'all real quick, just sitting in silence. And so it's little things. It's taking a bath, burning a candle, buying flowers, taking time to just smell the roses. Like it's literally anything that just brings you some type of warmth, some type of peace, some type of comfort, some type of stillness. Whatever that may be for you, is that. Is that. It's just finding comfort, finding balance, finding peace, and just something that just so fulfilling. Like some self-care for people is shopping, some like retail therapy. And I'm not against retail therapy. I'm definitely not against that, because sometimes shopping literally makes people happy, but it's that, that frivolous shopping, that compulsive shopping, that, that literally, all right, ladies, you got to get a handle on it, because now like you're overspending and you just have stuff for no reason. So that's definitely something that we just want to make sure, that we're not doing, something that becomes a debt. That is the thing. We don't want any type of self-care or self-therapy to be anything that will be a debt to you. And that's what comes in, people who pretty much are, have addictive spirits to things, where it's addictive. Shopping can be an addiction. Spending money can be an addiction, so we want to make sure that we have those positive enforcements in our lives that's not going to drive us literally mad, literally into a depression that makes, things worse than what they are. So, definitely, I say this week, I know a lot of people have a lot of time off during this week because it's the holidays. Black Friday is coming up. I highly, speaking of, retail therapy and shopping and all that stuff, if you are a Black woman or a colored woman and you are literally under the sound of my voice right now, this Black Friday, in the midst of you planning out your Thanksgiving menu and, in preparation of Black Friday, write out the things that you want and research a Black owned business with those things. I know a lot of people start Black Friday shopping, Christmas shopping during Black Friday. It's imperative and it's so important that at this time, during this time, that we support Black businesses, that we literally spend our dollar, that we circulate our dollar back into these Black businesses. Now, granted, I know like big electronics and all that stuff or whatever, PS5, cell phones and all that stuff. I know that we're not there yet. But if there's anything that you can do to support a Black business this Black Friday, come on now. Black business, Black Friday. Let's make it make sense. And I know that it's that fiscal time when, businesses go into Black and all that stuff, but buy Black, period. Buy Black this Black Friday. And speaking of buying Black this Black Friday, tomorrow is the launch of, our good big brother, Skateboard P, for real. He is launching his Human Race skincare line on the 25th. So make sure you all definitely support that. You know how I am. Definitely, if you're from Virginia, make sure you support it. Like, that should be something that sells out. So again, buying Black, support Black brands, and I understand that some people are like, well, that's not nepotism. We talked about nepotism last week, but that's capitalism. When these rich people are, selling, products and all that stuff or whatever when they're already rich. But this is our stuff. Granted, yes, these rich Black people are making brands and selling it to us, but when you look at it, those are our brands. Those are our Black leaders. Those are our Black supporters. I mean, those are our Black. I mean, they are our Black supporters because they literally make stuff for us. Granted, yes, they make stuff for the world, but they make it for us to support them. So, buy black, you guys. Like, I can't enforce it enough. Get grounded, get centered, get grounded with, Black, estheticians for your waxes, or Black masseuses for your massages. There are people out there. There are people that are out there, and you just gotta dig. You just gotta find it. Do the research. I know somebody had, was like, where are there some cabins on Twitter? I was like, for, VAGAPANC. It was like, where at in Virginia? You got to look it up. I told you, you just got to look it up. Like, I mean, granted, I could give you a name and all of that stuff, but shit, look it up. If you got time to fucking type on social media, any social media platforms, what is a good yada, 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 you can look that up online. You can look that up online. So, let's just make a list. If you got to put it in Excel, make a little document or something about some Black businesses to support this Black Friday. Do the work. Do the work. And if it's something that you don't particularly, I know some people like, see, that's why I don't support Black business because yada, 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 blah, 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 all this stuff like that. Please do your fellow Black brother, Black sister, the favor of letting them know, sis, I would love to support you, but the way your customer service is set up. Sis, I would love to support you, but the way this is and all that stuff, this is not what I'm typically used to. I'm not about to put those expectations on you for as to operate and run like those big brands that has been in business for years, that literally went through the trial and success. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm going to let you know and be honest. Like the girl who did my hair, who did my braids, she was 19 years old. And sis did a really good job, but there's a lot of stuff that sis didn't know. And just not saying that I'm the person but I've been around a block a couple of times. So, I was able to tell her, and she received all the information that I told her, with an open heart and just wanting to be better, wanting to do better. Like after I booked and sent her my deposit, which she didn't say where the deposit was sent to. I mean, it was like in her, in those stories and all that stuff that's like pinned to your Instagram. But after I booked, paid my deposit and all that stuff, she sent me back, okay, it's a $15 parking fee and all that stuff. And I'm like, sis, that's just stuff that you got to let people know up front. So not only do I got to pay you, a deposit, I also got to pay for my hair, to get my hair done, pay for my hair, and pay for parking. Like, that's just stuff that, you just want to, give people the heads up. You don't want to, have, fit a person, any of your clients, or anybody that supports you to feel like they've been bamboozled into anything, or, just taken advantage of, or just dissatisfied. And you ain't gonna be able to please everybody. We know that. And that's okay. But for the most part, you just want to always make sure that you operate with integrity. First and foremost, operate in honesty, and your business will thrive. Do your best. Do your best. Understand what your flaws are. Understand that, okay, customer service may not be your strong point or whatever. What is it that you can do? I encourage you all to continue to educate yourselves, definitely in the education of business and how to be better. Everything's trial and success. You're not going to always get it right the first time, but work on being grounded this week. Work on, doing something for yourself. Work on getting centered. Work on just literally creating a space for yourself this week, especially with all this time off that you have. Just do something for yourself. I know we got cooking to do. I know we got family to do. But before you get started, it is Monday. Go ahead and take that time out to just literally repeat some words of affirmations, get centered, get grounded, go out, just let that hot sun just hit your face. I know it's kind of cold, but you guys, I definitely hope you all have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Don't forget to subscribe to This Is For My Ladies. Don't forget to become a supporter and just literally take the time out to just write the things that you're thankful for, you guys. I love you all. I am thankful for you all. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving, okay? See you next week.